Shooters is a chocolate manufacturer located in Delta, British Columbia. The majority of the product that we make are a cup. We do a one-shot deposit. We have 3 lines that can do a one-shot deposit. Almond butter, peanut butter, and then a coconut almond butter cup. All great products. We also do a snap, a chocolate organic snap, a coconut almond, and a raspberry quinoa. The end consumer tends to be a higher income professional that looks at the label and is conscious of his health. They're looking for a healthier snack, and chocolate is one of the favorites if you can get away from the high sugar content, and that's exactly what we provide. So the ownership team that we have right now came together roughly 6 years ago. In that time, we've experienced roughly 600% growth, and we've had to make major capital investments. We've installed new packaging systems for the original equipment and lines, and we have now just completed the project where we installed a new manufacturing process right from melting right down to palletizing. This included a new depositing, new melting, and new packaging systems. Packaging is extremely important. What the consumer sees on the shelf is a large portion of the purchase decision that's made. The packaging that we're using right now are stand-up doy bags done on a vertical machine. We put them into a tray format for club and a stand-up shelf-ready display unit for retail. At Shooters, we want to put as much focus on our packaging and our final product that the consumer receives as we do into the initial process of making the chocolate. These bags are produced on a Syntegon vertical form, fill, and seal bagger. It is an SVE 2520 DZ bagger. So the Syntegon packaging system provides us the final package that the consumers are looking for. It's a resealable package and high graphics with a matte finish. So 2.5 years ago, here at Shooters, we installed the first Bosch packaging system on line 2. It immediately met and even exceeded all of the operational parameters that were originally laid out in the design criteria for the purchase. We have just currently finished our last major capital project, which is an entirely new manufacturing line 3 that contains Syntegon packaging equipment, the product distribution, the HRM wrapper, a TTME top load cartoner, and the Syntegon Elematic 3001 case packer. We have a Elematic 3001 case packer on every one of the production lines. It gives us the flexibility and the speed performance that we require for both our co-pack business and our club pack. This is a club pack tray that we use for our club business, primarily Costco. It's a 12-pack that we load, and the same machine can be converted into a retail wraparound box that is display ready for the shelf. Our bags are produced on a SVE 2520 DZ bagging system from Syntegon. It provides us the flexibility, the speed, and just the overall operational performance that we need. Majority of our product that goes for club and also for retail is produced on this machine. The Caddy Pack is a new format that we're really excited about. It's going to give us the opportunity to get new locations in the store. They can sell individual packs, or they can take it home and have a club pack size. The wraparound case pack is a traditional finished case product that goes to our retail outlet customers. It is produced on the Syntegon Elematic 3001. The machine has great flexibility to go between a tray for club format and our wraparound case format, which gives us the highest sustainability from a corrugate, a minimized corrugate usage. The foundation of the line is the HRM wrapper. It's a high-speed wrapper, it's e-quick changeover, and it allows us to convert from cups to snaps quickly. Easily runs 1,200 pieces per minute. Our depositing rate is 960 pieces per minute, and that is by far the most important piece of the line. We have the HRM on two lines. We have one on line 2 and then a new one that we've just purchased for line 3. I've been working with Syntegon for over 30 years in one format or another. It started out with SigPack 30 years ago. It evolved to Bosch systems, packaging systems, and most recently Syntegon. Time and time again, when you look at the total life cycle of the project or a piece of equipment, and you look at the monthly depreciation cost over the lifetime of a project, it's the best choice. So from a speed and efficiency, product flexibility, and changeover time, the overall operational performance of the equipment justifies the purchase. So at this point, we'll head out to the plant, and I'll have Mitch Pugh, who is our technical services manager, escort us through the plant, and you'll be able to see how smooth and efficient the line operates.
I'm Mitchell Pugh. I am the technical services manager at Shooter's Chocolates. I'm going to take you down through the floor today and show you how some of these machines work. Upstairs right now, what you see is a accumulation table dropping down into Yamato scales, which goes down to 2 vertical bagging machines, Syntegon SVE 3220 DZ baggers. So these are the wrapped Chocolatier snaps coming from our HRM wrapper. They're dropping down a hopper into a vibratory feeder to control the flow. This product then goes through a Yamato 14-head bucket scale, which then drops through a timing hopper and drops directly into a Syntegon SVE 3220 DZ bagger. So this is the Syntegon HMI 4.0. Shows you real-time products per minute, all machine states, adjustments, functions, as well as real-time efficiency. Right now this is production. We have our top 10 alarms in 24 hours, some history, and product count. What you see here now is the bags coming through from the bagger into a checkware up conveying and down to the Elomatic 3001 wraparound case packer. What you'll see is packages being placed directly into a forming tray and packed out into a pallet. Right now, doy packs are being accumulated inside of a cassette belt where they're brought in 5 in a row. We'll accumulate 2 separate lines and we'll pack them into a single transfer. So what you're about to see here is cardboard blanks being dropped through a transfer station and gluing station. Products will be brought over from a transfer belt, dropped in through the forming tube, and then brought over to the closing station where we will seal up the box, let the glue adhere and dry, and then bring the product off into an exit station. When the product is, if there is a product that hasn't been sealed properly, it will exit out the back way. This is the HMI for the distribution system on the SigPack HRM wrapper. This is where we would control format sizes and go to different belt settings, changing speeds to pull the product away and to chicane product into single file prior to the wrapping system. We're going to change the roll here. We're going to place the roll into the machine. We're going to close the door, all while operating. And what the machine's going to do is it's going to calculate, A, did I put the roll on correctly? Is the tape in the right spot? And see how big is the roll. When do we need to switch the tape? We're going to calculate this. It's going to put it in position, and it's going to tell us, did we put the roll in correctly? If we put in the roll in correctly, the roll will stop in a specific angle, and it'll be ready for the next maneuver. So the roll has been placed in correctly, and what we're going to do is now splice. So we ejected the product that was not wrapped properly with the splice tape, and now we have the capability to remove the roll to start and get ready for the next changeover. What you see here is the Chocolatier snaps coming through the SigPack HRM wrapper. The film is going through a laser date coater to hit at about 1,000 pieces a minute, and then it's going through a sealing, cutting, and crimping station where we press the cold seal, cut the product, and set it off into the bucket elevators. These are running through in a cold seal wrap at about 1,000 pieces a minute. This is how they look coming off of the HRM. This is the Syntegon SigPack TTME top load cartoner. This machine takes our 2-pack cups and packs them away into a carton, 20 pieces per pack. Let's go take a closer look. What you're about to see here is Syntegon SigPack's integrated HRM wrapper and TTME top load cartoner. The products are going to be fed via a Rontec wrapper into the HRM infeed, wrapped with cold seal film at about 240 packs per minute, and then packaged in the top load cartoner with 20 pieces to make a 20 pack per minute count. This specific piece of machinery and integration is state-of-the-art and probably the most sophisticated in our plant. This is the next steps for us to achieve the next set of automation and further our business.
I've been dealing with Charles Downer and Associates for over 30 years. They've done an excellent job at introducing the SigPack equipment into North America with Charles Downer. And Jeff has done a fantastic job driving Bosch and Syntegon now into the consumer packaged goods industry. They're a top-notch company. Jeff first introduced us to the HRM at the Vegas Packaging Show. I think that was 4 years ago now. And walked us through the machine and guaranteed us that it would perform flawlessly for the products that we were looking to produce. And he was absolutely right. The equipment has performed flawlessly. We are continuing to grow. Next year, we're forecasting a 55% increase in sales. We are starting the design and working through the engineering details for a new 200,000 square foot facility. The state-of-the-art solution that Syntegon has provided us for our manufacturing processes have fit the bill. And as we continue to grow, we will be relying on them. Partners like Charles Downer and Company and Jeff and their expertise in helping us build the flexibility and the formats that the consumers demand.